Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to League of Tilt. Feel like winning some games? We're going to play the tree in the jungle. Nobody sees the tree coming, but the tree hungers. Oh, the tree gets poked by a cat. Invade me now, punk! Actually, wait, never mind. Kale took it upon herself. I'm not gonna back. So long as there's a chance that they come up here, I'm not gonna back. So I'm just gonna throw one little bush baby over there just to make sure that they don't wrap around, because they've been cheesy little so-and-sos. Alright, throw another baby in this bush, start preparing for this red buff. One of the cool things about starting E on Maokai is you can throw these saplings in the brush. They deal max HP damage of the enemy. Of course, it's capped as most max HP damage effects are. It's capped on monsters, but it's completely alright. I'm gonna make Maokai tank a shot here because he has his passive shield up. So his passive but he took like one too many. His passive shield makes him an excellent tanker for minions because he'll just come back up, so he's not really taking damage. And he'll regen what he lost anyway, that's fine. So your Q, Bramble Smash, skill shot that knocks away everything around you a fixed distance, and then the stuff around you, the stuff that is straight in the path of the line takes the damage. Not a lot of damage, and it has fairly bad AP scaling, so really you're mostly just using it to continue skirmishes and for the CC, the slow, and obviously clear your jungle. Your W is a point and click route, part and parcel of what makes Maokai jungle work. It's like the fact that he has a decent jungle clear, combined with the fact that he has really good CC. That's really what makes Maokai jungle sort of worth playing, shall we say. Can't really gank any lanes here, but if we think about where our enemy can go, he can go mid lane from either direction, because mid lane is sort of the only lane that is not warded and is pushing in. We know that Akshan just warded, so that's going to be warded for the next bit, which is fine. We don't need to be worried about that. As you can see, Maokai clear is not the fastest in the world, but it's also certainly nothing to scoff at. Like, it's not hyper slow or any such. It's fine. It's pretty healthy. Like, I still have both refills, so that's pretty decent. And if Viego shows up here, I'm going to smite, but if he doesn't show up, which he didn't, I'm not going to. You took my blubber buff! I don't think Viego wins this, actually. Not least because I managed to, yeah. I was saying, not least because I managed to knock him out, and then as soon as I was done knocking him back from his stun, so that he couldn't really take advantage of the stun. As soon as I did that, I also used my W to dodge his Q damage, so he missed out on our damage ability, and my Aftershock absorbed a good chunk. I also just absolutely massacred this because I just couldn't get Grump to stay in place. What the heck are you doing, Grump? So you can, if you don't completely fuck it up like I did here, definitely take two camps together on Maokai. It's more than possible. It's expected. It optimizes your clear very, very much, and that's definitely something you should do, unless you're an absolute retard like me, in which case you're, I suppose, not going to do that, and you're just going to waste a bunch of time. Really? Okay. I was gonna say, if that happens again, I'm gonna Kermit. Alright, I'm just gonna place my word on this. I'm gonna recall here, and then at the last possible second, I'm going to recall here, and then the last possible second, I'm going to ward. I'm going to recall here, and at the last possible second, what is happening, by the way? Why is he trying to walk away to ulti? It's well within range. Such a waste of time. I wasted about a full 30 seconds there. weird things are happening. There's a glitch with the Gromp and that. So I've lost about a good minute of game time already, which is not good for business, because after I got the lead on the Viego, I should be tempoing it out. My Gangplank is very safe, my bot lane is very safe, my mid lane is warded on one side, it's just not warded from top side. So I'm feeling pretty good about having limited Viego's capabilities. Whatever happens will happen within the lanes now. And LeBlanc can obviously stay very safe. Oh, looks like she got the action anyway. Viego, I will not win a 1v1 against a LeBlanc, and neither Kayle nor Viego really have the mobility, and Viego definitely doesn't pre-ulti to follow up there. So bot lane is missing. I wonder if they're not all doing Dragon. That might be a definite possibility. I don't like that. I'm going to ward over here. Very unfortunate. It was fairly obvious that they were about to do Dragon, so me walking in there is definitely good. But I missed Smite by a little bit. It was a very close thing. But then we just killed absolutely everybody because they took so long doing the Dragon. Our mid laner, thankfully, is rotating this game with us, which is very, very, very good. We see that Viego's blue buff is about to come up, so we are going to take that. We know it because it turned yellow on the minimap, so we're just going to take that away from him. We should be completely fine here because Viego did not have the item advantage last we saw him, and he spent a bunch of time doing Dragon. Doing Dragon is fine, to be sure, it's even good. However, it does not give a lot of gold, so I have no reason to believe that Viego will have an item advantage over me when he didn't last time. Gromp has spawned here as well, so I think I'm going to try to take that. I'm well protected by a bunch of babies. My bush babies protect me. Like if Viego tries to walk over there, he'll be slowed, so I'll get a bunch of warning, and I'll use this my charge here. I'll make sure that I'm slowly but steadily walking towards her, and I'll just come up here. Okay, I see that Viego has gone topside, so I'm actually going to invade him again. I didn't know if he was going to walk down bottom side, but he didn't, so I'm just going to walk back in here. I think there's a chance actually that the minions saw me and that Kayle saw me, but their bot lane is dead. Kayle alone is not a threat, so I'm thinking I'm just going to take this camp and then I'm going to walk straight to mid lane. Just walk it into mid lane. It'll grab me level 6, which improves my team fighting power by a lot. I think Kayle saw me coming, or she was just like, it synced up with her natural recall timings quite well. I could be heading top lane. I don't know about should, but I could be heading top lane to help the Gangplank. But that's where the Viego is as well, and that's also where the Rift Herald is. I'm torn between doing that and doing red buff and spraying another gank. But I think because Rift Herald is up there, I do actually just want to start pathing topside. So just finish taking these chickens, and I'll leave the red buff up actually. And the reason I'm comfortable leaving the red buff up is because even if Viego takes it, he'll be trading it for the Rift Herald, given that I'm heading topside. And if he doesn't take it, then I can just take it at a later time when it will be more helpful to me for ganking. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Caught. Alright, let's check. Where is this man? Alright, I don't have Smite up, so that's definitely a thing. I'm going to zone them off with my ulti, and then I'm going to be smiting them. Maokai is absolutely amazing at zone control. Between the babies and your ulti, you can very much make sure that he's going to get ganked. I can see it. Alright. Alright. Action. Why? Ugh. Bloody hell. Why would GP walk back in? I really hate it when laners do that. Like, I had that, you saw me having him. Just go out in a blaze of glory, man. Just gotta go out in a blaze of glory. Like, you're super low, you don't need the asking, and then he lets me. Not having ganked before I can take responsibility for that. Your death is on your head and yours alone. Viego's bot side, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this Rift Scuttler. I could be invading his top side to get more camps, but I'm worried that if I do that, Akshan will show up to stop me, and I don't think I can fight Akshan yet, because he will definitely have significant item advantage, because I haven't spent my gold in a while. If I had my Sunfire Aegis here, then definitely that would not be a concern, but I don't have my Sunfire Aegis up, so it is a concern. I will not be taking LeBlanc's wave here. I think Wave's in a decent position. She should be able, like, it should remains fairly even. She should be able to stick around for it. Dragon's coming up, or bot lane's coming back up. I would have been ideal if I found a way to recall in all this time. And there are definitely moments when I could have, but I just chose to keep clearing. I just saw Viego. It had to be Viego there, right? Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yep, Viego. They'll be fine here, I think. Yeah, definitely. I have my sweeper up, so I'm going to be using that to take this. Whoop. Got him. Sure, man. Throw your mist. Misfortune's just going to take a bit of damage. Yeah, that's fine. You're not really full AP Maokai. AP Maokai does a lot more damage off of his babies. That's a lot scarier, but just being where I knew the Viego would be, because I saw him on the blast plant, it just makes a lot of sense. Also, it's dragon, so it makes sense that it'd be bot side. Unfortunately, Maokai is not the kind of jungler that, as much as I would love to complete this camp, I need to get here. I need to get my ass over here. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. If I hadn't come, then Viego probably could have continued to go for the Jinx. But because I got back here, Viego just was forced to walk away, which is really important. Because again, I didn't get a kill, and that's completely okay. I made sure that my teammate didn't die. Being a jungler isn't necessarily about even successful ganks and just being everywhere. It's just making sure that you are in the positions that your team needs you to be. I'm going to start this up because I know that I've pushed them away. We have mid lane priority, and I can use my babies for zone control. If Viego, I'm not even going to let Viego approach. I'm just going to throw out my ulti. I don't care if it hits anybody. I don't care if it doesn't. Yeah, it's just a case of I'm going to throw this out. If they try to walk in, they're going to get rooted, and if they don't come in, really? Because I'm 100% killing you here. I'll die for it, but I'll kill you here. So it was potentially a bit greedy. I definitely didn't need to do that, but it just wasted so much time from them. And I always kind of thought Jinx and LeBlanc wouldn't be as we wouldn't get as split as we did, but we did, and I stopped paying attention. I kind of just assumed and went with that. So we're going to get a Sunfire Aegis. I think it's not too late in the game to still get a tier. I think I will get a tier. If I'd backed earlier, obviously this would have been better. But, you know, as it is, it's fine. Because Fimbulwinter is a little AP. Goes a long way. Very unfortunate. Pardon me while I sneeze. Here we go. Why no fucking gangs? I asked for 15 minutes. Like, mate, because you're 1 in 5 and you keep fighting an Akshan, you shouldn't be fighting. Like, I really have a problem with laners who think that the game is about them. Same with junglers, just players in general who think the game is about them are cunts. I'll say it, you know. The game's not about you. The game's not about any individual player. The game's about objectives, getting objectives, and winning. That generally means it's not about a single player. It sometimes comes down to the benefit of a single player when it's the question of one fed hyper carry that you need to protect in order to win fights. GP can definitely be that hyper carry. But this game, he's not. Therefore, it is not my obligation to make sure that he's having the game of his life. It's my obligation rather to be where he should be. And if there's anything I regret in this game, it's dying for that Viego that one time. It's not worth it. He's lower level than me. And even though it wasted a bunch of time, and it was pretty funny that it wasted so much of their time, and it let us get ahead even more, I didn't need to. And that's sort of my only regret so far about what I've done this game. Everything outside of that, no regrets. I've taken Rift Herald, I've taken Dragon, I've been where I'm supposed to be. And because I know that I'm playing weak side, because top is weak side, I can't just go up and grab Herald, because I know that I will not be given the option to. LeBlanc is holding mid quite nicely against Misfortune, and really? Yeah. Like, who do you think you are? You can't just walk in like that. I saved my ulti there because I knew that my E was going to catch him, but Malphite got a little impatient there. It's fine. And we're just going to get the stars. So this ends up being very worth for us. Viego got Herald, which is a promise of future turrets. And he's going to open up mid lane here. But because they're all sort of just ganging up on mid, oh, looks like she got hit by the bait and switch with the exhaust. We're just taking the inhibitors. This is honestly pretty funny. I'm not going to die here, not immediately at least. Oh, yeah. So, you know, this is completely fine. We're getting a 16-minute inhib. Like, they're trying to base race us, but like, you know, he doesn't have ability, so he's dead. We're just ending the game. Alright, Jinx, bring it back now, baby. I mean, yeah, okay. Good Herald. Good job, guys. Admittedly, getting a Herald is good. But when you need the whole team, literally everybody, in order to make a gank work, and then just take a couple of turns. Oh, kill it! 200 years, I have to flash for that. It's very unfortunate. If it's not a 200 years champion, I wouldn't have had to flash, but I think if I didn't flash and ult him, there's actually a good chance that Jinx would have died, and that would have been very, very sad for business. So I'm gonna stick around here, place this pink up. I had a pink, that was my pink. They never broke my pink. It's hilarious. As much as I want to go get that blubber buff, just being here for Dragon is much more important. Cover ourselves on all sides. We have perfect vision, very good brush control, as always, as expected, because you're Maokai. So, hey, that's another Infernal Dragon for us. I'm going to see if this blue buff is still up. Shouldn't be. I think Kale's taken it. Or not. Kale didn't take it. But, hang on. Oh, okay. Okay, that's everybody. Full house, fellas. I'm gonna walk away here. LeBlanc. I'm not that crazy. It's okay. So I'm considering getting the Winter's Approach off of this. I'm considering getting the Winter's Approach this time around, because I have enough gold for it, but I haven't really transformed it, and I'm not about to transform it in a while because I got a late tier. So I don't even know if it's worth it right now. I think I'm just going to get a different item. What item? This seems like a very, very good game for Frozen Heart. Misfortune scales well off of attack speed, so slowing her down is very good. Akshan obviously scales off of attack speed. Kale scales off of attack speed. Viego does like attack speed, and he does get attack speed when he's in his heroic path. So I think it just makes sense to get a Frozen Heart, and Frozen Heart off of with the Winter's Approach will also be very good. So I have enough gold to just get a full Frozen Heart, so I think I'm actually just going to do that. It would just make me almost unkillable against the entire team, and you know, despite everything, it's still, I think, despite everything, it would despite like Kale having magic damage, even though he's behind Viego doing mixed damage, I think just the attack speed slow is sufficiently relevant to where I am comfortable getting the Frozen Heart, because it will help mitigate something about the magic damage the ones dealing magic damage, even if it doesn't mitigate the magic damage itself. And then, of course, the extra mana from the Frozen Heart will just go super low with Fimbulwinter. I'm hoping to have enough gold to get a Bramble Vest along with my Frozen Heart, and I think I will have that. I think I'm actually going to leave that red buff. Nobody's coming mid lane. I would like to back here, but Jinx I can see is just like muscle memory bot lane. There's no reason for them to muscle memory bot lane. They absolutely should be going mid lane, unless they're trying to like catch people out. It's like making cheesy plays, which I suppose is doable, but it's like, again, there's no reason to do that. Now I have enough gold to both, oh. See, alright, they did catch people out. Malphite got him. Close, but KLLT is a thing. Oh, Ignite's got him. Alright, Frozen Heart, Bramble Vest. Right. Auto attackers, bring it on. I really don't think we should be here. There's no point. Like, you can't end the game. You're not going to be able to end the game. He completely whiffed. You whiffed his barrel. But he got him anyway. League of Legends, man. It's a game I will not understand. I just saw GP whiff a barrel, and then he still just crushed the Viega. He was, I suppose, a bunch of levels up on him. Perks of being top lane, I suppose. Whoa, buddy! Who do you think you are? Sure, I accept. I'll heal back up as you please. I'll honestly just use ulti to zone people away from turret here. Yeep! I might die here. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna kill everybody. That's why it's worth my die. Oh no! Oh! I thought that was gonna go much better for us than it did. It's awkward. Definitely baited my team there a little bit. I had actually zero business Wing in there. Ulti was fine. We should have just let the ulti go through and just be content. They would have been rooted, they would have been zoned away, we would have gotten a free turret. Let myself die for no good reason. It's very unnecessary. It's not going to cost us anything because we'll all be alive before Dragon comes up, and Viego didn't really go down to take the Scuttle Crab, so we don't really lose anything by this. He's gonna take crab now. Oh, he used smite. Very sus. Alright, let's just... Oh? GG. Because you guys cannot kill me. Y'all really can't. Because I'm just gonna flash away like a little bitch. That's why you can't kill me, you see. And now you can't kill me because I have red smite and a damage dealer. That worked out excellently. But no, it's just, seriously speaking, it was just a question of patience. Like, we're all collapsing. Everybody was ready for this dragon fight. I had my ulti. You can't really successfully run from a Maokai ulti in a region like that, and yeah, I was killable, but I didn't just, despite being killable, I wasn't just going to. Alright, sorry, that was just mean of me there. You could see that. You could see the mean streak come through. Just trying to steal a little from him. So, because they're all running in a line, like, they have to be worried about whether or not they're going to get hit by my ulti, and then that just lets my team take the dragon, and then I know that I have enough tankiness to not just get bursted down. So it all works out. Definitely would have been better to get my tier earlier, but I'm going to basically complete my tier item around the same time. Like, I'm going to complete my tier around the same time as I'm going to buy my tier item. So it's fine. This is fine. Just relax, guys. I have so much armor. One turret shell through Aftershock does nothing. I'm gonna ulti. Ooh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh. Definitely not good. That's very sus. Yikes. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. I'm a running. I'm running. I don't think I could have kept running there because Akshan's movement speed would have allowed him to catch up, and then Viego could just keep dashing forward. But maybe I could have. I don't know. At the same time, like Jinx just pieced out, so that was definitely like bad of me to not notice that. But I think if I'd kept running, I might have still just made it. Oh well, it is what it is. This control ward, I'm fed up about it. Sitting in the dragon pit for the longest time and nobody kills it, and then it's finally gone, but now I need it for the item slot. By the time we have enough gold to buy our Winter's Approach, we'll have our tier item fully stacked, so that's pretty good. And it's going to be an absolutely massive power spike because it's going to turn all of the mana that we got from Frozen Heart, 400 mana, it's going to turn a bunch of it into bonus HP, and then it's going to give us perma shields every time we use our Q or hit our E. I still can't duel Viego. Actually, I don't know if I can duel Viego. It'll depend on whether or not we're 1v1ing each other to the death. I think I should still have the advantage, shouldn't I? We both have Red Smite, so that's not really an advantage. He has Ignite, but I should be able to kite him out, I think. I have Heal Cut permanently. He doesn't have Perma Heal Cut, he just has Ignite. I think I should be able to fight Viego. Let's see, we'll find out. 1400 gold to Fimbulwinter. We need to go top lane, by the way. Top lane is where the action is. Like, my whole team is there, so I can't just go top lane because I'm not really a very good split pusher by myself. And they're going, this ulti is absolutely going to miss. Alright, just land an ulti, tank a bunch of damage and walk away. Whew. Oh no, oh no, oh no, did I not notice that my whole team was dead? Jinx! Jinx! You have to tell the Jinx that we need her. We absolutely have to tell the Jinx that we need her. Without the Jinx, it all falls apart. It really does. She's so fed. Such a heavy damage dealing champion right there for us right now. We definitely need her to be in the mix. We need her to be in the fray, doing things. If she's not there, I can't be fighting. Also, there's no reason for us to be either bot lane or mid lane. Classic low elo errors. I was there trying to make sure we didn't get stomped. I think my ulti stopped. What was the point of playing safe that entire bloody time? If you were just gonna get caught the moment before Infernal Dragon. What was the bloody point? You can't take this, Viego. Bloody hell. I was just a little too far away to get the dragon. I thought that would go much better. We had so much pressure there, and then it's just... Yuumi needs to be deleted. No, it's not the Yuumi, my friend. We are playing very badly. We're playing split fights. We're not going top like we should be. We're not focusing the right people. That should have been soul for us. It would have been such a power spike, such a massive blow. Still fine. She will die. Looks like they gave up on trying to do Baron. Alright. Game face. Enough stupid dying. Malphite does have a lot of AP, which is good. because that means his ulti is going to deal a lot of damage. As a support, you can only get so tanky because you just don't have the kind of gold necessary to build tank items like I do, for example. I'm farming, I have access to my jungle, so I'll be dealing a lot more damage to jungle creeps, and I'll be farming a lot quicker, so I'll have a lot more access to gold than the Malphite will. So at that point, you might as well just be a one-shot wonder. You know, just make sure that you are dealing enough damage. I was so scared, but Malphite ulti to save the day, I guess. God damn. Like, I have no idea how that happened. Just Malphite being broken, I guess. I don't. Malphite must have landed a really good ulti. It's just, this game is so lame. It's just not going as it should. We're losing fights we should crush. We're crushing fights we should get crushed in. I think this is the end of the game. This is absolutely terrible. What a mess, but it's alright. I mostly was where I needed to be. God damn. Yeah. I'm just gonna CC her in her ulti. Kaale's only really hyper dangerous in her ulti because... Haha! You think I wouldn't notice? Oh, I absolutely will notice. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Just gonna walk out. Alright. Block Akshan ulti for Jinx. I'll be taking other stuff. It's completely fine. Just keep throwing out babies. Oh, solid AP, full AP. You can end peel Jinx. Yeah. I'll be peeling Jinx, no worries. No, I'm not bitching out. Bro, I can't help. Okay, you're fine. You killed her 3 Yumi healing for the fun. Goddamn, girl, what are you playing scared of before? But alright. Just knowing our win conditions, knowing our role. Fimbulwinter didn't do terribly much this game. I thought, like, because of how scrappy these games were, I'd be able to put the Fimbulwinter shield to good use. And if the game had gone on a bit longer, we definitely could have maybe made better use of the Fimbulwinter shield. It's fine. I definitely have to honor the Jinx there. I said we definitely have to honor. Hello? Alright. Goddamn screen. Okay. Not the cleanest play, but we definitely showcased how to be a good team fighter. How to protect the people that need protection. Showed a few times where you didn't need to do something, didn't need to die. Showed a couple of different itemization choices of just objective control. A couple of the power of Maokai jungle, and of course we won. So, pretty decent game. Hope you enjoy that one. See you until next time. Oh, before I peace out, here's the graphs. We did very little damage this game. If you've seen the other Maokai game on my channel, which I highly encourage you to do because it was very instructive in 70,000, very different kind of tree to the kind of game we played here. We were very much playing a supportive role, just being tank, a disruptor, somebody who's focused on just peeling for the right carries and focusing down priority targets, locking down priority targets, just like a utility bot more than anything else. A very tanky utility bot, but utility bot nonetheless. Just know your function, itemize efficiently, be where you're supposed to be, track the enemy jungler, protect your people, identify your win conditions, play around those. That'll be good enough to win. Until next time, peace.